IkebaVT, welcome to the shrine.
Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. I do have somebody here today. It's gonna be a guest. I'm gonna guest on their podcast, and I just wanna. Oh, thank you so much! Thank you so much for the hydrate. Cute, 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 cute. Oh, thank you so much for the boot. Okay, do I hydrate with coffee or do I hydrate with water? Okay, I have to stretch. Okay, fine. Okay, it has been completed! Oh no! Yuki! Yuki is getting excited! Yuki, Aki! Aki! My puppies! They want to be here. But we're here today! We are here today! Oh, let me bring it closer. We're here today with someone. And she's lovely. I need to make her bigger. Let's make her bigger. But I'm gonna go ahead and unmute myself. Can you hear me? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm doing just great. Dun, 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 dun. I'm here with IkebaVT. Cute, cute. IkebaVT is here with me. But I'm doing just fine. Super early. You know, I get up early and then I stay up late. Oh yeah. And then I sleep. I curl up into a little ball. And now my puppy, he wants something. What do you want? What do you want? Was that a wink? Was that a wink? Cute! I've been booked!
Sounds like the puppy wants attention.
All of them want attention. I have two of them. One of them is 5 months, and then the other one is 7 years old, but he acts like a puppy. And then there's Domini, who is a flea that lives in my tail, who is my mod.
I was gonna say, I have like 3 doggos right now in my room right now, and Merlin's like a Snatcher/Corgi mix, while Maverick is a miniature Snatcher, and Molly is a miniature Snatcher as well.
Cookies! Mine are Papillon mixed with, one is a Papillon mixed with a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and the other one is just a Papillon.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Yeah. The oldest one is a half Papillon.
I think I heard that dog breed before. I just forget what they look like.
They have the big long ears that just flare out, and they're tiny. And they got
Oh, okay.
and they're tinier than a cat.
Okay,
Their ears are bigger than the... You hear it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
You're
I
jumping.
heard it.
You're jumping up and down? His ears is bigger than his face. His ears are bigger than his face. He can fly away with them like Dumbo. Yuki.
Adorable.
Up, up. Up, up. Good boy. Now you're in my lap. Oh, no. I'm being licked. You hit your head on my mic. No. No. Oh, no. You licked my mouth. Oh.
Poor doggo. Is doggo okay?
He licked my mouth. What about me? He's fine. He hit his head on my mic, but he's fine. My microphone isn't hard. Not that hard. Now he's going to play. He's getting body slammed by my other dog.
Oh, yeah.
He jumps on the other one back. Oh, thank you so much for the lurk, Dominique. Please enjoy your time. I need to make you bigger and make you grow on my stream. Because you're too tiny. I have to make you bigger. And so, I will do that like a Power Ranger. And this is fun.
Fox Ranger.
Go, go, Fox Ranger. Neo, 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 neo. Go, go, Fox Ranger. You mighty morphin tail.
I realized with my 10 tails, I can literally just like hug people with my tails.
You have 10 of them?
Yeah, I have 10 tails.
You can just lay in them. You don't even need pillows or blankets anymore. You can just fall in it. You can just fall in your tails.
Just fall in them or just turn them into a beanbag.
Well, you put beans in them. That's heavy. Can you imagine how heavy? I only got one tail. I'm jealous. Hi, Kaka. Genki desu ka?
If I had another version of that PNG, because since I do have dragon wings and lover now, I'm a little bit OP.
Oh, you're a hybrid. Ooh, that's so cool. That is so cool. How did you do this? How did you?
A lot of years of practice of like growing my OC.
And then, thank you so much for the headband. Cute, cute.
Took, like,
No.
oh, thank you, Dommy, for the hydrate. Ah. Okay.
Cute,
I
cute.
think we should get to the questions.
Yes. Ask all the questions.
Okay, so first section are inquiry questions. Since I did this in order. Question 1: when did you start drawing, and what inspired you to pursue art seriously?
It inspired me to start doing art. I started drawing seriously when I was little. No, not seriously. I started drawing seriously in the early 2000s. So I was in like 2002, but I wasn't no good. Hi Valkyrie, cute cute. So in 2002, I started trying to draw, but I was no good at it, and I had no teacher. So I went to art school for traditional background art. So I could draw backgrounds really well, actually. I just don't like it. And I can draw and make board games. But that's not what I wanted to do, but that's all that they had in my university. So I took every class that they had on whatever art that they had. But they didn't have regular art. So I basically didn't have anything that allowed me to do illustrations the way that I wanted to, so I had to self-teach myself. So I was always interested. I started really early drawing, but I didn't have any traditional training until 2002.
Sorry, my throat.
It's okay.
That's also interesting because, like, I will say I did try to do art at one point myself, but like that's really cool that you self-taught yourself. That's really awesome.
Thank you. I would try to find all types of stuff. Every time I would go to the store, I would find a book, and I would say, "Oh, art book, buy. Ooh, art book, buy. Ooh, art book, buy."
That was adorable.
And now I am surrounded by so many art books now. that it's insane. Like how to draw this, how to draw manga, how to draw eyes, how to draw hands, how to draw knees. Diago, hello! QQ! How to draw toes, how to draw fingers, how to draw eyes, different parts of eyes. Hello, Diago. How to draw Among Us? No.
Ding,
No.
ding, 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 ding.
No, but basically trying to figure out different parts of the body so I can draw it and then the structure. But yeah, I never quite understood the boxes, the cubes, the circles, spears, but I understood lighting. I love lighting. And so I have a hard time understanding how to manipulate boxes, squares, cubes, trapezoids, anything like that. But I know what to do with it, and so that's my weak point.
Well, I will say, as long as you improve on it, because like it takes time to improve on, you know, certain art and how to like improve on it. So you just take your time, you'll improve on it. That's what I would say.
Yeah. I can extrude really well and stuff like that. Like if I was to draw this room, I can draw this room. Like I know exactly what to do, but when it comes to an illustration of me, then that's when I have problem. And I don't want to draw a room.
Very good. Okay, question 2. Do you remember your first drawing that made you think, wow, I want to do this more?
Yeah. I drew a car. So, this is a really, really, really old show called Knight Rider. I used to like cars. A lot. Like, really a lot. Hello! I see you over there on YouTube too. I saw, so basically, Knight Rider was really cool. And, I liked cars. And I was like, I want to design a new car. And so I started designing different cars. And I'm like, well, if I could design different cars, then I can, it had nothing to do with illustration. I just want to design a person getting into a cool car. And all cars seem to look the same, so I wanted them to look cool and more futuristic. And so I was trying to design cars that didn't exist yet. And so I wanted to draw more cars, but I kind of grew out of cars and I saw anime. And I was like, well, this looked pretty cool and easier to draw than comics. So I want to draw Sailor Moon type characters because I like Sailor Moon. I'm a girl. I like characters like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z because, you know, they're kind of cool looking guys and muscular. But yeah, I want to go and do that. And in the process, I realized I couldn't make them look like Sailor Moon. But other people in school was like, hey, you can draw Sailor Moon? For how much lunch money can you draw me this character? And I said, I'll do it for free. No, we will give you lunch money or our pizza. And I said, oh, for my pizza? Okay. Let's do it for a pizza and your fries. And so I would get commissions, really cheap commissions, and they weren't very good. And it would be of Goku and Sailor Moon kissing or something romantically. And I was like, well, I would like to make original characters that's romantic. And so I started, and I was always a writer, so I was writing already romantic stories like fan fictions on fanfiction.net, and I wanted to bring them to life using pictures. So I was doing stuff like that, and people wanted to see pictures of my drawings, and that's how it kind of came to be. I don't know if I went off on a tangent.
You're good.
So that's how I kind of really wanted to draw more and more, and other people encouraged me to draw more and more. And so after a while, there was people that put me down from drawing too. They were like, "Oh, you suck, you can't draw very well," or they would draw over and say, "Well, the ears are too big," or "This is terrible on it." And I thought I drew the best drawing in the world, and it would be the worst drawing in the world by the time somebody saw it. And it would make me not want to draw anymore. And so I would go a year not draw. Yuki, stop! No! That's mine! I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I guess Doggo.
Yes. He's dragging a long rope of nothing but his clothing and his harness. And he's gonna eat it. Yeah, so I had people draw on my art and stuff like that and say that I was no good and basically discouraged me from drawing. But my writing never had that criticism, so I kept writing, and I'm a writer till this day, but I keep it hidden and I only share it with like a few people. So I'm more of a writer right now than an artist, believe it or not. So but that's why I want to make a comic. I did make a couple of comics, but the drawing with it, I was actually published on Smack Jeeves for a while, but I had to, it went down. Smack Jeeves went down. Oh, where can you see my drawings? So when AI came out, I felt so nervous about keeping my art up that I removed all of my art from the internet pretty much. But I will go ahead and show you some of my art now, if you want. Let's see. But the thing is, I really do like, there is something about my art that make me want to continue. I always have this feeling of wanting to merge the best aspects of every artist that I see and love and create my own style. And I'm like, well, I could look at a piece of art and it doesn't have to be anime. I saw this very beautiful picture of Cupid in a museum, and I'm like, the painting style is amazing. It was oil on canvas. And I'm like, can I duplicate this? Can I create this? And this style, the way they made it, it wasn't anything like I've seen before. But it was a style that I did study eventually in school. So I want to be able to duplicate things like that, and I can, and I will show you. Oh, okay, so that's horrible. People should be encouraged to express themselves through whatever medium they want. It's rare enough as it is without people being mean about it. Right. And people were always mean to me about drawing, and I felt hurt, and I wouldn't tell people. I keep it to myself. I would say, oh, okay, I can fix it or I'll get better, but then it will just make me quit. I will always quit drawing, and then I will come back to it and say, well, maybe I could get better, and my art, it wouldn't grow because I would lose inspiration and not want to draw, or something would happen to it. So it's very difficult to say, but if you lose your motivation, you just don't want to, you don't grow. So what ended up happening was I just stopped altogether for a few years, and I would just write, or I would look at my old art, and then I would notice that, oh, my style changed completely into a different style. And then I would notice, oh, I'm going to the back room. Oh, okay, Kaka. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna go to the area where I can show you my art. So I'm gonna pull you up on the side. There you go. So I kind of have you in front of me, but it's really a good spot to this is usually my like area where I do my art, but I can also pull up all of my drawings this way. So I could show you how I progressed with my art as well, if you would like to see.
Oh, sure.
So when I started drawing, I do have my old art on here. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack sometimes. When you want to find something, you can't find it.
You're good. Take your time.
Oh, there you go. My organized, disorganized art. Alright, I think I found it. Alright. Art I drew. Art that's super old. Okay. So, we can go back to one piece of art that was on paper. This piece of art inspired me to continue to draw. And the reason why I thought this piece of art was the best art I ever drew, and it really wasn't. It got made fun of so much. And this piece of art, it did hurt my feelings when it got made fun of a lot. I thought it was the best. I put it on my wall, and it lasts forever because my friend took a picture of it, and I did throw it away. But I didn't know it was a copy of it out there. And so now it's out there forever. But it's a reminder of, this is one of the times I quit, and I thought my art was amazing back then, because I saw it as amazing. And when you look at it and you see your art and then you see that you stop and you could have been so much better by a later date, but because you stopped, you didn't grow. You can't let like people stop you, and I let that happen. Yeah, it is. And I was, believe me, I was worse at one point. This was by hand. So I've done others, you know. So like things like this. I drew better by hand at one point. You know, but my faces weren't always the best, but I drew better by hand. Now these, I do draw digitally now. So these are, yeah. So these are like my paper drawings from 2014.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're pretty old. Like really old. Let me see, where I put them again? Oops, I closed it out. Yeah, they're really old. Like, I cannot express how old they are. So you can expect a 2014 piece of paper to be old, you know. Like, when I was on Smack Jeeves, when I started first doing digital art, I started doing like furries, and they looked like this. I didn't know what I was doing. Hello, Tai Chi, welcome! So, I was trying to do furries. I was trying out everything, you know. So I just wasn't good, you know. Just like anybody else, you keep trying out. And my first digital art piece that you will ever see, like the first thing I ever drew digital, was this. I didn't know how to work the pen pressure. I didn't know anything about a pen pad. The first thing I did, I took the pen and I put it to the paper. Not the paper, but the tablet. And I just started drawing. And I was like, this is terrible looking. I wonder why it looked like this. What's going on here? This is horrible. I want my pencil back. Right? I'm like, what is this? And so, I was trying to make a comic. So, I decided I didn't want to do that, but eventually, you know, I started getting a little better, but I was drawing like this on paper, you know, at the same time. So at the same time, I'm drawing like this on paper, and that is what I came out with on a tablet. So of course I'm like, I can't draw, I'm horrible, you know, but it was a new medium I had to learn, and it took me years to figure that out. I did not just pick it up. So eventually I was able to make a comic, which was no good, but I did make a comic, and I was able to salvage just a little bit of it before they took the website down. And it was called Smack Jeeves, the website. And I only have like a little bit of it saved. But it wasn't much to it. So this was part of the comic. But these are all back, like these are old 2014 and prior. these are not my, this is not my work now. So, what you're looking at is very old stuff right now. So, if we were to look at stuff I create now, I'm creating stuff like this now. My assets. So, you could pretty much take something like this apart, press the buttons down. Let's see what else I did. I made this one recently. So I'm starting to make my own stuff for myself because I can. So I made this chibi. So it's a bit of a progress. Well, so this is this year.
That's very cute. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, if I keep on, you know, I get better. But I would never get better if I don't, you know, practice and keep learning. Like, recently I just finished, I did this one earlier this year. Oh, wait. This right here.
Oh.
So I can do that sort of art. It takes a lot more time, but I can definitely do realism and semi-realism. But I'm a lot better with a pencil. My 2014 drawings. This was actually done not by a pencil, but this one right here was done on a tablet. So now I learn how to recreate my pencil art on a tablet.
Also, it looks very good. Even on a tablet, that's actually really impressive. Because I have like a IRL sister that I don't know if she draws me, but like if she saw that, she'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" Code.
This was a quick sketch right here of myself. So it's just like I got a certain way of drawing now. Some of this is glazed, so it looks a little, you know, wonky closed up. So I can go to the unglazed area. Hang on. I glaze it so to protect it from scalpers. But basically, okay, yeah, this one. No, that's glazed. Yeah, but basically that's what I do. Let me see if I have any in my current folder. The current folder, like these things I haven't posted. Like none of these I've posted.
Ooh.
This is a Fenwan. A mythological Fenwan. I came up with the picture of it of my own from a description. Let me see.
My brain. I can tell, like, I can tell I'm getting comfy on my chair. You're fine.
This was one I was working on that I decided I'm gonna redo altogether.
Oh.
Like, I was working on it and then I decided I don't like the coloring style. I'm gonna redo it, so.
No, that's understandable.
So yeah, it's not done.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna say if you want to go to the next question, but
Sure.
just letting you.
Sure.
You're good. I was just letting you talk. I was like, I forget I'm a very nice person that just listens.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't interrupt you.
Don't be too nice. You're too nice, I'll keep talking. I could talk about art forever.
Yeah, okay, here, I'm gonna do it like this. So, question 3, 4, and 5, 6. Okay, question 3 was your main art style and how did it develop over time? 4, what tools do you use? Programs, etc. 5, do you have art inspirations, artist styles, or shows you love? And then 6, what pieces of art or most proud of so far?
I can kind of like merge all of that together for you because I went on and on. It'll be so easy for this one. My favorite artist is I got a few favorite artists. So how do I do it? Wani is one of my favorite artists. He's a French artist. I'm pretty sure he would be, I mean, that she would be very confused if I said that to her. Pylian is a Korean artist. Does Korean style. I'm very obsessed with Pylian work. He does work like the eyes I showed you that was sketched. That was actually a study of Pylian work. So you have Pylian. Wani is more like what you see here, like with the clothing that I'm wearing. He does more like Genshin Impact style. And I don't know. It's just like there was this I do like Korean style and I like Chinese style. I'm not so big on the Japanese style so much. Outside, yeah, I'm not so big on it. There's some aspects of it, but I like the Korean and Chinese style more. And I like semi-realism. And Pylian is my favorite artist because of their shading style and their attention to detail. Pylian liked one of my things once. It's the coloring too that Pylian does. I don't really have a favorite artist, D3 said. And I'm not very good at judging art. I understand Vocaloids way better than I understand drawings. Right. It's like Pylian. I can show you Pylian. And the reason why I keep saying Pylian, and then you will definitely understand.
Take your time.
Pylian is he's a very interesting, or she. I don't know what Pylian is, but I know Pylian is Pylian. And I'm being licked. No, Yuki. All right, I think I have it. Like I was trying to speak to Pylian before. I wanted a commission so bad. Oh, and Cecile! Cecile! I love Cecile's art. So Cecile was another person. So Cecile, Pylian, Wani. But Cecile, like... I don't even know how to put it, but Cecile can draw so well. But it's something... They all have something similar with it. And I like my artist who did this look as well, that I actually have Nia 3. So I mean, if you put them all together, there's something I like about each of these artists. Where's Pylian? Okay. Alright, I wasn't able to find Pylian. But Pylian... I'm not Cecile though. I'll show you Cecile. I'll show you Cecile, I got a Instagram. So this is Cecile right here. And they draw this kind of stuff. They did porcelain made. They did this. It's just so beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful. Each of these drawings have something to offer that's different, that sticks out. Even if something don't stick out somewhere else, it's contrast. You have a strong grasp on color. And so even though they're all pastel, I have a strong attraction to pastels. And so having these, I've been studying her art for a while in our Patreons. Like that right there. This is why I like her art. She remind me of Amano. She remind me of a more defined Amano. And I talked to her and I'm like, you remind me of Amano. And she was like, whoa. Whoa. That's who I want to be like. Each of her VTubers, just the art, she charged $7,000, $5,000 or $7,000, something like that. When you get to that point where you can charge whatever you want, you've made it. And honestly, I think she is worth it every drop. Because look at this. Nobody else can do what she's doing.
I see that. It's also impressive.
Right. Oh wait, we probably could find Pylian now. And so Pylian would be over here too. There we go. So this is Pylian. Pylian is on a different level altogether. I want to draw just like Pylian, but I want to add my own twist. I feel like Pylian can charge whatever he wants or she wants. I don't know what Pylian is, so I'm just gonna say whatever. When you can draw skeletons like this, you really know what you're doing. If you can make that into a VTuber, you know what you're doing. I don't know if this person make VTubers, but they could.
Oh my.
Yes. They definitely make stuff for video games. I'm pretty certain.
Honestly surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to
No, it's fine. I didn't say anything. But I wanted to definitely show you those two. Those are my biggest inspirations.
Ooh. So that one you're on right now, I would say that one reminds me for some reason of Yu-Gi-Oh! With one of the characters, but like it looks so good from like it's almost referencing Elden Ring.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really good.
This is why if I got good at art, I would honestly try to do something to just keep improving. But like, oh my lord.
I want to get to this point. You see what I mean? I want to get to this point. Need3 said, if I were a VTuber, I'd definitely pick a skeleton model and introduce people to new metal. Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say they needed spare ribs.
I mean, if you could draw a good skeleton, it'd be nice, you know? But not many people can draw skeletons. They have to draw the goofy ones because they don't know how to draw a good one.
Definitely. Like, oh my gosh, my head. Ooh. Sorry.
Hopefully I'm not putting you to sleep.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. It's honestly, I kind of went to bed like kind of really late, so it's on me. But at least I had the questions ready right before I fell asleep.
Oh.
So I gotta work hard on those. Okay, here we go. And to be honest with you, we're almost done, so you're good. The art, I had a feeling the art part was gonna like take the longest, so it's fine. Oh yeah, before I go to the other questions and then after that, how do I say your name? Because I want to make sure I'm not messing up your name.
Reiko?
Reiko, okay. Making sure, thank you. Okay, Reiko, here's the VTuber Junior questions, and I'll ask like probably like 2 bonus ones, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, let's say all of them in one go so you're able to answer them. Okay, question 7, what made you want to become a VTuber? Question A, did you come with your avatar and character design? 9, what was the hardest part of...
I will slow down a little bit because I will forget one of those questions.
Oh, actually, here, I have a better idea. Well, give me a moment. Look at Discord real quick.
Oh, okay. So, what made me want to become a VTuber, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to become a VTuber because... Let's see. Well, basically, I didn't even know what a VTuber was when I first started. My friend was like, hey, there's this... He was creepy. I'm not friends with this person anymore. But, he was like, hey, there's this person called Project Melody. You should open a Patreon. And I was like, who's Project Melody? She's a VTuber. What's a VTuber? Well, don't worry about it. You gotta make an anime character, and then you can make them move around, and then you could take off their clothes, and you could just do ASMR content on there. I said, I'm not very good at that. No, thank you. But then I started looking into VTubers, and then I found Iron Mouse. And I was like, I want to do that. And so I was like, wait, there's artists? I can draw, I can sing. Ooh, I like this. There's other things. I don't have to be creepy. I'm not gonna do that. There's people who want to do that, and good for them, but I'm not doing that. Thank you for introducing me to it, and I found the real stuff I want to do. And he was like, no, you should do this and that and this and that. You stupid and stuff like that, you know. But you know, he was a toxic person, so it didn't work out with him being my friend for very long. But I found out about VTubers that way. And I'm like, I get to do things that I couldn't do anymore because of health issues. So I couldn't really go out. I'm not good at making friends because I'm too hyper and age related. So people get warded off. They're like, wait a second, you look too young, and when I found out your age is weird. So I don't know. So I'm like, well, sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I can't help that. Cute. And then
cute gets me every time.
And then I'll just be like, okay, I'll just go over here then. I'll go into my little hole over here. And then be like, but it's okay. It's okay. I could call you a mommy or something. And I'm like, yeah, none of that. I'm not a mommy. Before you were talking about something else entirely. Now you wanna call me a mommy? No, thank you. Goodbye. You are the biggest loser. But yeah, that's basically how that happened. I wanted to become a VTuber to escape all of those stereotypes and stuff, and show my art and still become a talent. I like being talented and showing my talent, because I didn't get a chance to do it because of health issues and stuff before. Now, how did I come up with my avatar and character design? I looked at me when I was wearing a pink wig and my foxtail when I was kind of wearing my hot limit outfit. So I was wearing a hot limit outfit when I met TM Revolution. And he was like I used to interview, I still kind of am getting back into it now, but I would interview high profile celebrities, and he was like, he's the guy that sing Heart of the Sword and a lot of these other anime songs. And I was wearing a foxtail and ears and stuff while he was doing that with pink hair, because I just came from a rave. And because I can't actually do anything in raves. Oh, I showed you my 2025 drawings. Or did I? Yeah, I showed you 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then basically what happened was, he said, "You're wearing my hot limit my outfit. You look really good in it." And I said, I do? I should wear this all the time. And he said, you would really look good in a kimono wearing it. I said, okay. And I said, I don't have a kimono. He was like, get one. And so I said, I'll think about it. And then I thought about making it into a kimono here. So I made a kimono here. I designed it. I drew it. I drew myself. I literally drew myself. And then I asked the person to put me in a kimono. And I drew a couple of things and we worked on it together with the artist, the clothing. The clothing of the kimono was mixed with the style of a wedding dress I always wanted. I never got married, so I kind of still wanted to use that style. Just in case I never get married, I still have it. What's the hardest part about starting as a VTuber? The computer. If you don't have a good computer, or the speed of the internet, and the drive to do it, you're gonna have a problem. Where do I post my drawings? In Discord. So, basically, the hardest part about it is starting, pressing play. You can have your OBS up. You can have, I use Streamlabs. You can have your alarm clock set. You can have your everything running perfectly, but if you don't press start and say hello, you need to have your hello ready. You're not gonna get anything done. So I think that's the hardest part. And clipping, I do not clip like I need to. I really should be clipping my videos, and I do. I mean, I clip, I just don't post them like I should. So getting started would mean you really should be clipping your moments, or have someone clipping for you and then posting them up so other people can see your shorts and go back to where you are. Or you need to be posting videos, long form content, which is something I'm working on now with my art. The hardest part is just turning it on and going. You need to get started somewhere. What has been my favorite moment as a VTuber so far? Making friends. I could care less about anything else I've been doing. The fact that I've been able to speak to people. I don't think I would have done this if I haven't made any friends. I had to. It doesn't mean I need to make thousands of them. Just a few good ones. And I made those few good ones that show up all the time to my streams. And even if they're just lurking, I know they're there. And they're listening to me. And they care about what I'm playing. And they care about me if I'm sick or something. They in my Discord. They want to see my art. They want to see what we're gonna play next. My mod. I have more than one mod now. I know Kione is my new mod. She cares. She comes and check on me. Domini, he's my mod since I started streaming. He checks on me. He plays video games. Both of them play video games. Valkyrie, she's been around since the beginning. She comes, she check on me when I'm about. Everybody has been here for me and so supportive that I've been wanting it. Every time I think about quitting, I don't. I thought about, hey, I'm gonna just hang it all up and I'm done. And why? My friends are all here. I'm not alone. I didn't have my community, I would have no reason to get on a computer. Literally no reason. So my community is what keep me having friends, having fun, and something to share with, because I don't have that in life. I don't have that support system in real life. So I have everything here. You guys are my family. And it's nice to have a real family, since I don't have a real family. I have like 3 people in real life. Outside of that, I don't have a family. And they don't care as much either. You guys care more. So I really like being able to show off stuff I made. I like being able to get excited and you guys get excited with me. And that's what I love about VTubing. I have a family. Do you ever feel pressure to perform, and how do you handle it? No, I don't feel pressure to perform. I'm not performing. Cute. I don't feel pressure. I feel pressure when I feel depressed and I don't feel like going on, because I don't want to spread my sadness. So I don't want people to feel sad when they hear me, like about to cry or something, or being too goofy. I don't know. So I have to be careful. But I'm always myself. So performing, I guess if I was gonna perform, it would be songs. So I would consider that a performance. Singing, like, hey, I'm gonna sing some songs. So I guess that's pressure. But I actually like singing. It's never a performance for me, no. Cute, Dominique.
Okay, probably I'm just gonna ask one bonus question, then we'll wrap up.
Okay.
Probably I will say, I think here, because my brain's like half braining at 1%. Let's see. If there was anyone you wanted to get into drawing or wanted to support them, what would you do?
Huh?
Basically, if you saw one of your friends trying to draw and they were having trouble, would you help them or teach them?
Yeah, that's what my Discord is about. So, my whole Discord is about how to start drawing and VTubing. All of it. It's all in there. So, basically, I would start... I definitely want to start making a how-to series. Like, my whole thing is about my journey, my art journey. So I would say, let's go ahead and practice the boxes. We definitely need to be able to do boxes, spears, practice the light angles, how it hit, and then we got to figure out how to put it together into a full body and extrude the body. And if you can do all of that and practice a lot with facial expressions and exaggerated expressions, that's where we need to work on the most, because that's how you tell a story. Interactions, facial expressions, and exaggerated poses. So I think that's where I would work on with a friend. Team drawing, collabs or something.
Those always can be fun. I'll say that.
Yeah, I used to do them on MSN Paint.
Oh my gosh, that's an old program I've not heard in a while.
Yeah, I was so sad when they went away. But you can do it on other programs now, but it's just that I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah. Okay, time for the outro. So, I'm gonna ask where people can find you, Rico.
You can find me pretty much everywhere if you Google me, Reiko Inari. You can also go to my website, reikoinari.card, CARRD dot, what was it, CO? Well, CO. And then you can find me there, where all of my links are posted to each of my platforms like YouTube, Twitch, and everything. It's just so much. I just put it all on a website. I'm on VGen, Twitch, YouTube, you name it. TikTok.
And for the last one from the outro, anything coming up that fans should look forward to?
Yes, I'm having a new rebrand and debut. A 3.0. So I've been really busy recently for trying to get everything out. So basically I have an in-between avatar coming out. I'm working on a comic on tapas. Finally I got it all set up, but I'm working on the first page now, so I can actually get it set up and out. And I got a song that's gonna be accompanied with it. But the 3.0 official model is hidden, so you guys won't know what it looked like. But I have a little temporary one that you guys will know what it looked like, so you guys won't be like left in the dark with nothing, because that one isn't gonna come out until probably like April or May of next year. But I have it already being created now, but I don't have a rigger, so that's why it's not coming out until then. And plus I want some other stuff to come with it. I'm working on a lore video and everything else, so it's a lot coming out with it. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I want at least the first chapter of my comic to be finished when that happens, so that's why it's pushed out so far. Yes, a new model. And hopefully a chibi too.
And I will say, if anyone wants to see this podcast thing, I will post it on my YouTube side, and I will work with Rico. So just he has like share analytics on the YouTube side, and I will put this on Spotify as well, so you guys can go rewatch this stuff if you want to. And besides that, thank you everyone for coming out. I had a great time talking with Rico, and she was very sweet. I'm glad I got. Anyways, see you all later on, and make sure to give Rico a love support. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Very good.
That was a lot of fun. Well, you didn't even get used to this model. That's because you just showed up. Well, you got half a year to get used to it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. Bye. It was Ikeba. We just got through speaking with Ikeba, so we had a lot of fun. So that's basically how I got along. Oh my goodness, Kione V. You guys get to know a little bit about me when I do these interviews. This is kind of how I want to get with my shading. And I think I could get there. I think I can definitely get there with my shading. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice model. But allow me to show you. A lot of people have already seen this particular model. A lot of people haven't seen. Nobody is really Only certain people are going to see the actual 3.0. You joined my discount? What kind of discount? What? What do you mean? Oh. Oh, congratulations. You should be able to see my art. Let's go! Alright. I'll show you some more art. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. So, let's see. Oh, I was working on Kiane. There's like a lot of things I was working on. I have this right here. So this one, neck, I need to make it like a lot smaller. Like this right here, I might do that right now. I'm tired of looking at it. I did not mean to make his neck this big. This was ridiculous. I'm fixing this now. So let's do this now. Body line work. Okay, there we go. I know exactly what I want to do. Boop. Ew! The neck was too big! I don't know what I was thinking! I might have been a little insane that day. Look. The neck should have been over here. And then I'm gonna just do why? What is going on here? Oh, yeah. Thank you for the stretch. Yeah, sometimes I have to go from it and then go back to it. Because that day, I might have been too fatigued. Yeah, I'm gonna go over this. That was a lot of neck. What was I thinking? Oh no, his neck is thinner! But his hair! His hair! He needs some help here! What have I done to this man? Okay, he needs his coat. I'm gonna re-go over this. Yes, please. It's gonna switch over into, It's gonna switch over to, Mega 10 in a little bit. I mean, I'm on this right now, so the guitar itself. See, that's really good right here. You got a potty? You got a potty? Yes? Fine. Yeah, I didn't like how that was like. Well, I'm gonna end up quitting the stream and then switching over to the next stream in 30 minutes anyway. Give me one moment. I do need to go be right back so I could take the puppy out to potty. So I'll be right back. I'll be back. have returned! Hello, Spoka! Oh, Domini! I have a, thing for Mega 10 already. It starts at 1. I've thought about switching it over, but it's just gonna be at 1 o'clock. We just end this stream and then pick it back up. I thought it would be easier to do it that way. Whoa. I thought I was gonna... Wait, that's guitar. As much as I like this, it took a lot of work to do this guitar. Oh, he's right back here. I tried to give him a bunch of treats. Actually, he's not back here. Yuki! Yuki! Yukito! There you go. Good boy. Aki. Akihiko. There we go. They're here. Now they're gone again. He's very buff. I think what I'm gonna do right here . I know. He's supposed to be muscular, but his shoulders need to be like smaller for me to make that even smaller. Yeah, his neck isn't supposed to be that big. No, he's supposed to be muscular. He's an android. Why would they make a thin android? I don't understand why androids are thin. They have all of these wires and computer parts. I will do this though. I think I'm gonna go over it. Let's go over this with a red pen. Hold my protein shake, bub. Did I say it right? Did I say it like Wolverine? Hold my protein shake, bub. This one is supposed to be bigger than... We need all the hydraulic reinforcements and stuff. We need to make sure that he don't break. He can't be like a tiny android. I'm trying to make sure he's just proportioned too. Yuki! Stop! What? What? What's happening here? What's the noise for? most of the androids that they make today, I feel like they look like they're gonna break. I think if I go like this, yeah, I gotta redraw this. Because his elbow don't need to be that close. He could still be buff. Where's Doggo shook? No! Like the dude that shocked his dog? Are you talking about that one guy that shocked his dog and then pretend it wasn't? What was his name again? Never mind, don't tell me. I think I remember. That was terrible. He is a buff dude. This guy is buff. I don't want to remove his buffness. Yeah, the puppy is only 5 months. He's supposed to run around. I just have to keep my eye on him a lot. I'm not supposed to sit in one spot all day. That's cruel. Yeah, I think that's good, Buff. He does have the zoomies. He still have the zoomies. He's not even here. Yuki! Where are you? What are you eating? I don't trust you. You have to stay back here with the zoomies. He's teething with his zoomies. That's a bad combination. Yeah, if his neck is any smaller, it won't look right. He's supposed to be buff. That's still so much shoulder width. This look about right. I'm noticing I do this angle a lot, and I need to switch up the angles. I think I definitely have this pose down, though. There we go. Ashley! Ashley! No! No! Why are you so cruel to me? Ashley, you should save that for the other stream. Ah! Ah! It's not hydrating me, that's drowning me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You sleepy? You wanna come here and talk to me? Or are you about to go to sleep? What kind of dares are you doing? How did you get yourself into that predicament? You volunteered to do the dares? This is your fault. I didn't tell you to do this. You did it. Free games. course you could say no to a free game. Easily. Look at that. There. It's not so thick anymore. Demon school, huh? Never. Never. Well, it's looking pretty good. Hell divers. Oh yeah, Domini, we're not gonna be able to play together with Ashley. Ashley and I are gonna play a two-player game on Saturday. I think I need to definitely redraw this. The lines aren't good. The face isn't right, and I could definitely do better with the shoes. These shoes look terrible. Look at this. I could do... Look at this. These shoes can look so much better. Let me see. A turnip pin would look better with this. Yeah, I think a turnip pin would do better. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Na 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 na. No. 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 Eat it. It looked like it, maybe. So when I do this, I kind of want to design the shoes properly. That looks better. So I think like shoes need a lot of detail. Once more, this is a turnip pen. So that'll be something like this. And then that could go there. I feel like if I did this, that looks good. That looks really good right there. So I would do something like that instead. Like actually round out the shoelaces and stuff. The shoes actually need time put into it. Yeah. This needs a redraw. It was good, but I don't like it. It looks better than the old one, I can tell you that. But I draw hair a lot better now. This could be a lot better. Let me see if I can do something with this expression. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started with our Mega 10. We're done with drawing for now. So it's time for video game time. Exactly. It just needs some work, you know? It need a lot of work. Even though it's like, it's not bad, but it is when you add color. The lines aren't right. I put color there to see, because sometimes when I don't have color, it's hard to see what's going on. And the hair itself is clumpy. It's shonen hair. I don't like shonen hair anymore. In fact, I think I might switch up from shonen hair on myself and go with kind of hair I have. I think I like the fluff. What, Yuki? Every time I look around, you have fur in your eye. Come here. There we go. How many demons will beg me not to kill them today? Maybe like none of them, so I can get some points and level. Oh, and thank you so much, Ashley. Yeah, I heard about the discount. Sit still. Okay, guys, I'm going to close this stream and then immediately open it up with the new one. Okay? Because I have another one set up for the Shin Megami. So I will see you guys in a moment. Make sure to check out the next stream. It'll pop up soon after. Give it a minute.